little bit of time on this one. I'm just going to speak about what happened. That looks like an illegal turn. And look at the bike went right into it. All right, here we go. Moving through this. One second. Anybody know what that means? All right.
Turn back where?
Hey, look at side of the vehicle. Uncommon thing in a common situation. We got somebody on the ground. How are we gonna rescue this? Oh no, it's a rider. We're gonna rescue a rider. Whoa! His leg looked. Oh, okay, it's a boot.
Okay. I think it's about mile marker 2.
I'm sorry?
I think it's mile marker 2.
Mile marker 2?
Yeah, East Grade Road, mile marker 2. The lookout.
Good. We're gonna spend a little time on this one. I said I was gonna go ahead and power through it, but we're gonna spend a little bit of time on this one. I'm just gonna speak about what happened.
We are a scenic view.
That looks like an illegal turn. And look at the bike went right into it. So this person did probably an illegal turn. They impacted and the rider went on the other side.
I made a turn. I was making a turn and he came here and hit me.
You made a U-turn from the shoulder on a 2-lane
I
road.
was sitting on the shoulder. I signaled. Nobody was coming.
No.
Came speeding through.
No.
I made it the U-turn here.
I know, and that's just gonna.
U-turn from the shoulder on a 2-lane road.
I didn't see it was.
I hope you have good insurance.
I do have good insurance.
And hopefully he's got good medical insurance.
Yep. Now I wouldn't antagonize some of this. My main focus is this rider. Hey, good thing.
Push on it.
I'm not. I'm just making sure it's not sticking out.
He's grimacing, so he's got pain.
Taking your helmet off, you want to keep it on?
Keep it on.
Oh, this is real. Yeah, I'm just worried about his neck in case he's gonna nick it.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it off if you don't want to. If you want to take it off.
Oh my god, this is happening. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a scary situation.
What's that?
It's in the trunk of his bike.
Oh wow. Thanks.
But she thought that was his bike, probably getting the phone. We're gonna talk, like I said, a little bit about this one. That's a high impact ejection right there. High impact ejection.
His phone.
He can use ours if he needs to.
Yeah, I'm not going to get that out without destroying it.
He can use ours.
All right, I want to focus on the rider himself. So here's the thing: we're coming up to an area where we see something uncommon. We see people on the side of the road. We see the side of the vehicle. It's in our lane. We need to start slowing down. And this is the one thing I really like about Prism. That's his name. Hey, check with your doctor after 4 hours. But we're gonna moving through here, and he now starts to see this. This is part of being a smart rider, making sure that you can rescue another rider because we take care of our own, right? So we see this. Now we see a rider on the ground. He's moving a little bit. We have somebody assisting. We have somebody calling 911. We have multiple people calling 911. But this person is going to be assisting so far, okay?
You got reception?
You got it.
Okay. I think it's about mile marker 2.
So mile marker 2. So he's going to go ahead and explain a little bit more. But this is very, very important. She's talking to dispatch, and they're trying to get where she's at, where this incident's at. So he's going to say mile marker 2, and that's something I like to do when I'm riding or driving. I see those little mile markers, and I just take a mental note, because if something happens within a mile, I know where I generally am at, and I know what road I'm at, or I'm on. So then I'm able to pinpoint, at least for medical resources or even police, where I'm at.
I'm sorry?
I think it's mile marker 2.
Mile marker 2?
Yeah, East Grade Road, mile marker 2.
East Grade Road, mile marker 2. Great. Dispatch now knows exactly the general area that you're in. Exactly the general area. That's a kind of an oxymoron, but doing good. Now, that's part of rescuing another rider. R, remain calm. E, ensure your own safety. That's what we got to do right now. Okay, remain calm. Part of that is calling 911. Telling someone to call 911 or you call 911. The cool thing about having a Cardo Pack Talk is that you can do everything and have the dispatcher through your helmet. You don't have to take your helmet off, and you can talk hands-free while you're doing work. So it's a great tool to use if you need it. So it looks like she's doing an assessment. She exposed. It looks like that the woman in the yellow, she does an assessment on him. She starts palpating the leg and actually exposes the chest with a zipper. So very good.
Yes.
Now here's the mechanism of injury. You see where he's at? So we're right here. That's where he landed. So from this impact to there, possibly in the air, hit, a little bit of bounce, and then landed and just kind of stopped. So very high impact, very high impact. So we're going to take a look at the vehicle itself. Let's make me a little bit smaller so you can see it. So which way is that windshield being pushed? Is it being pushed in or pushed out? So if it's being pushed in, that means an external force hit it. If it's being pushed out, that means possibly the airbags broke the windshield and pushed it out. So I have a feeling he got ejected, tumbled across that, or at least hit parts of it. Maybe his head hit it, because when you go up and over, your head kind of goes forward. Looks like those were impacts to the inside going in, so it's from external force. Anyways, we're walking over here now.
Medical insurance.
And look how far he went. So you have to start thinking of the mechanism of injury. The mechanism of injury here. So the mechanism is going to be lots of impacts, lots of possible broken bones, internal injuries, traumatic brain injury, anything and everything. So he's got boots on. She's taking them off because she wants to see if there's any damage to the feet. He could be complaining of foot pain, so you want to take those off. And if he's bleeding through them, it's going to fill up that boot, and the blood might come out, but that might be a little bit later. It might be beginning to absorb. So if you had to, you could put a tourniquet on his leg if he was bleeding out pretty bad. And we have those with the S.M.A.R.T. Rider rescue kit.
Don't push on it.
I'm not. I'm just making
So he's moving. He's grimacing. That's a good sign. He's got his lungs. He's breathing. That means he's got circulation going. Now is the blood staying inside the body in the blood vessels?
Oh, this is real.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be a psychogenic shock. That's going to be normal. So here's the thing. If you are medically trained and this is you that crashed, this is probably how you're going to react, and then your training will kick in. But the problem is you're inside the incident. You're not going to function very well. Somebody like this is not within the incident, and she knows it's his emergency, so she's going to do the best she possibly can with the medical training, with the equipment that they have. So did a very good job to try to calm as best he can.
I'm just worried about his neck in case.
Exactly. Worry about the neck. Don't take the helmet off.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it off if you don't want to. If you want to take it off. Oh my God.
So what she wants to do, and I'm wondering why she's focusing so heavily on the legs. I don't see really any deformities to the legs. But you still can take the zipper off. You can expose the leg, and it's okay to do so. We have an emergency blanket inside of our trauma kit, the rescue kit, so you can always cover the patient up later, okay? And we also have trauma shears, so if you have to cut things off, you can cut them off. But take a look right where my head is. He definitely hit his head. He would have hit his face because his shield was down more than likely. That would have been his face. So when you see damage to a helmet like this, obviously the head hit the ground or hit something. So you have a possibility of a traumatic brain injury, you have a possibility of a cervical spine injury, and you have a possibility of just the whole spine getting injured. So you have a spinal problem. So hopefully he doesn't have any spinal issues, but you want to keep his head down, you want to keep him relaxed as best as possible. Double check his chest, double check his arms, double check his legs. Palpate, actually touch the patient, ask the patient multiple questions, see if they can remember it 5 to 10 minutes later. If they can't, possibly they're going to have a concussion. But rescue another rider, okay? Remain calm, ensure your own safety, stop any major bleeds or stop the hemorrhaging, and then quickly assess the severity. We have a ton of stuff, a ton of resources for you. Please, 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 please grab the S.M.A.R.T. Rider Basic Training ebook or the rescue kit. Learn how to ride. Learn how to rescue another rider, take an accident scene management course, and get gear. You see how it's a full system. You need to have it all. All right? High impact.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's wearing full gear. That's good. But look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get his phone.
Crazy. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. So make sure you check that out. But if you want to check out some other things like this video right here or this video right here, please do so. It supports the channel. Click that like button, by the way. Check into class. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around.